Hello. So I decided that I'm going to do something a little different. I've been inspired to do a celebrity reading. Megan Thee Stallion. I just, I saw that meme where, like, in my mind's eye, I saw that meme of that little boy doing that, what was that dance? He was like crying and dancing, and his mom was like, nah, since you want to do all that dancing, dance. And it's like, she is basically no longer having fun with what she's doing. It's just that maybe she has something to prove. And it also just feels like maybe she doesn't feel like she has a lot of options for other avenues of like streams of income. And we now see that she's been starting all these businesses and stuff. Like she has her liquor brand. She, what else? She just came out with a swim line and some other stuff, I think. But you can see her trying to diversify, but none of it seems to really stick. And it's like music is something that makes her millions of dollars, but it's so exhausting. It's so taxing. It takes a lot of energy out of her. It also feels like, you know, she caused a ruckus, right? With Nicki Minaj, and how it's like she has something to prove, basically. So she's still doing it because she has a lifestyle that she needs to maintain. Maybe when she first started doing it, she felt passionate about it, but now she's kind of losing that passion. And she's like, you know what? I need to find something that's going to make me the same amount of money, but not so mentally and emotionally and physically taxing on me. But it's hard to find that. So it's kind of like she's showing up like, okay, you ever be done with somebody, but y'all, like, the lease isn't over, so you kind of still have to stay with them because you don't have nowhere else to go, and it's like you're not about to be paying rent for two places. That's kind of how this feels. Like she's still there, but not because she wants to be. And it just kind of feels like she feels like a shell of herself and not really feeling authentic. Like she's not happy with her life. Nothing is really working out. Love isn't working out. The businesses aren't really making much. Like none of these things are nothing is really working out for her. The only thing that sustains her is her music career. And it's like she doesn't want to complain about it because she doesn't want to seem like ungrateful, because then it would be kind of proving other people right. Like, especially she just had that big old beef with Nicki Minaj, where Nicki's like, well, I'm the queen of rap and this. And, you know, people are saying, oh, she dethroned Nicki. And it's like, well, then it would kind of be proving people right that she's not the queen of rap, because how you the queen of rap when you're not even a rapper? And, you know, she's trying to take a page out of Rihanna's book, how Rihanna has built this $1 billion empire, but she doesn't want to swagger jack off of Rihanna. Like, I don't think she can reinvent the wheel. She doesn't really think that she can make the brand as big as Rihanna has made it. But like, she's trying, but she's exhausted. Like when y'all see her on that stage, she is twerking. She has lost weight. Like she's put a lot of work into herself. Like she's always on go, just going, always working, never really having time for herself. And she's getting tired. Like she's starting to burn out. Yeah. And I feel like that may have been an issue that Nicki had with her, because Nicki Minaj is in her 40s. Like she's been around for a very long time, and she's seen a lot of people come and go. And maybe at first she liked Megan's work ethic, but Nicki is more emotionally invested in her rap career. And it, like, especially like Nicki is not an independent artist. So it's like she has to work, but she's kind of learned to love it, especially because of the high horse that she gets to be on. Megan is not on that same high horse. She doesn't have the same longevity. She hasn't been in the business as long as Nicki has. And I'm saying this as a Megan fan, okay? And not necessarily, I don't agree with everything Megan does or Nicki does, but it's kind of like a stay in your lane type of situation, but she made all that noise. So, so it's like a weird thing where it's like, I gotta fade out gracefully. I don't want people to think that, you know, Nikki scared me away or that she put me in my place. Like it's like she's going because she has something to prove, and she doesn't want to give up, but she's like low-key giving up. She's looking for a way out. And so don't be surprised if you see her popping up with like a chain of restaurants or just something that's going to make a lot of money. I feel like, yeah, a chain of restaurants might be what actually does the trick, because people like James Harden, you know, he has restaurants out here in the Houston area, but and Megan is from Houston, so it's like, why she can't have a restaurant? Okay. But I see Megan coming out with restaurants, and that might be her sweet spot, because then you can sell an experience. You know, people swimsuits, that's seasonal and people might buy it. I heard some people critiquing her swimsuit saying, he's kind of ugly. Oh gosh. But I feel like restaurants are going to be what really sticks for her, because everybody loves food. And there's some restaurants that if you really do it right, if you get the right formula, it can be something that lasts a long time. You can expand them. You can have multiple locations, and it's going to be like, maybe she might show up and take pictures with people at first, but then hire people who can just take it over. Right? Oh gosh, this is giving Candy Burris. Y'all know Candy Burris is like the wizard. Was it Wizard Kelly? Everything got Candy's name on it. She writes songs. She has restaurants. Wasn't she a mortician? No, that was Phaedra. But basically, just having her hand in a lot of different things, which is also exhausting, but it's like she's kind of probing for what's going to stick. And I think restaurants are going to be the thing for her. So, let me see, am I getting anything else? There will be love. Okay, but it's not going to be while she's a performer, because people want to be connected to Megan Thee Stallion and not necessarily Megan Pete, the person. And she's getting tired of that. Like, that type of clout can only make you so happy. She's an Aquarius. Aquarius people are usually private. They want to be ducked off. But with her Leo moon, I think she has a Leo moon, it's like, I gotta keep showing up. So it's like, maybe when she finally finds that balance in her life, she's going to find somebody who loves that side of her. Like, she just gets to be everything to one person and not the whole world. And yeah, she's gonna go like have a private life and really try to keep people out, especially like she's gonna bow out gracefully out of the rap game. And I don't want to say she's going to straight up disappear, but it's going to be like Rihanna, like how she's just taking the time to live her life. And people keep saying, Rihanna, where's the album? Where's the album? You ain't getting one, honey. Okay. She's tired. So same thing with Megan. Like, sometimes you have to just let your legacy be your legacy. And she might put out a song or two every now and then, but it doesn't feel like she wants to make this her entire life. And also, the way she blew up, she was in college. She was in college getting a degree for health administration, I believe. So it's like, that was her real passion. Her real passion is taking care of people, making sure people are good. She wants to be of service to people. And maybe through music, she lifts people's spirits and has them twerking and all that other stuff. But it's like, as she has grown and phased into a different phase of her own life, it just feels like torture. Like, I'm no longer that version of myself. You know, the person who was drunk, always partying, twerking everywhere. Like, that's the stuff that got her famous. And it just feels like she has to keep doing it because that's her brand. And now she's looking to rebrand, but she's not really sure how that's going to land with her audience. Like, surprise, I'm no longer twerking and drinking and, you know, doing nasty stuff. Now I want to be a housewife. And it's like, wait, what? Like, she's not really sure if she's going to be able to keep her fan base engaged if she transition into who she wants to be, who she really is. So yeah, I see a lot of changes coming for her because she is not happy. Yeah, especially with, oh gosh, all the business, everybody being in her business. She don't like that because it's like they're finding reasons to bully her, and she feels like she's living under a microscope, and it doesn't, like, it helped in the beginning of her career because all press is good press, honey. But now, or whenever this happens, because time is time, like time is a man-made concept, but whenever she gets to that point where she just feels like, I don't want to do this anymore, like I'm tired, it's going to be a complete rebrand. And if she's not able to, yeah, I just don't feel like she knows how to take her rap career in a different direction and still keep her fan base. So she might just bow out gracefully and say, you know what, maybe this is a sign that I need to leave rap where it is. Let the new girls have it. Maybe she might start her own record label and be on the business side of it and manage her own artists, but not necessarily being the artist. But yeah, she's going to be someone who's more behind the scenes or doing things where she can just pay people or make money off of people and not necessarily have to be the person who shows up and works actively. So yeah, I'm not claiming to be an expert here. This is really my first time doing a celebrity reading. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, I'm just kind of shooting in the dark here. Okay. So yeah, hit the like button and love you. Bye.